tonight's varsity contest between the Lady Falcons of Glendale High School and your Waynesville Lady Tigers. Waynesville High School is a proud member of the Missouri High School Activities Association. Remind all spectators this game is competitive, but it's also an educational experience for all players and students. Let's continue to show respect and sportsmanship throughout the contest and refrain from negative cheers, chants, or behavior. We welcome our guests from Springfield and we wish all players good luck in tonight's game. Now please rise, remove your hats, and join us for our national anthem sung by Lauren Lurcher.
What's so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch. We're so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Now let's meet tonight's starting lineups, beginning first with the visitors from Springfield, the Glendale Lady Falcons. Starting first, a freshman, number 0.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Waynesville Lady Tiger basketball. Coming to you live right here from the Waynesville High School Gymnasium. I'm Mike Rawlings. Along with me tonight is Matt Johnson. Matt, kicking off a little basketball season here on the TTSN Sports Network with the Lady Tigers tonight.
Absolutely. We've had a couple wrestling matches here in winter sports, but this is the first time we've got the basketball teams. Got the girls coming to you now. A couple weeks down the road, we got the boys, and then Coach Rawlings, it's going to get busy. We're going to have all sorts of basketball on here. But
Taking a look at that schedule, too, I believe we've got 4 on each side coming up between the boys and girls basketball. Tonight, the Lady Tigers will be taking on the Glendale Falcons in one of the last Ozark Conference matchups that we're going to have. The Ozark Conference will be no longer after this year, and the Lady Tigers and the Lady Eagles will be joining the COC.
absolutely. And, Coach, the Lady Tigers, as you see the starting lineups being announced there, it looks like we've got Brianna Hurd. Is that Amani Jackson? Looks like Lauren Lurcher. And then the Grosvenor girls. Really nice job, Lauren Lurcher, on the national anthem tonight.
That is correct, Lauren, but an awesome job. Take that chance to listen to Lauren sing at any opportunity. You better get that. You better take that chance.
Inside, Hurd goes in off the glass, no good. Rebound comes down to Glendale. Coach, the Glendale Lady Falcons going to be a handful here tonight, as I believe you said coming in. Latest state rankings have them at number 8 in Class 5. Is that correct?
That is correct. The Glendale Lady Falcons are 11-3, ranked 8th in the state. Lady Tigers come in at 7-5 on the season.
Lady Tigers get that one down the floor, but they're going to say they stepped on the out-of-bounds line underneath, and so it's going to be turnover. Ball comes back to the Lady Falcons, and down the floor they come to set it up offensively.
Lady Tigers in that matchup zone we've got accustomed to watching them play this year.
Well,
Under the direction of first-year head coach Mike Klutz.
Glendale Lady Falcons very patiently working that around the outside. Get a little lane, and that's going to be up and off the glass right there for 2 points. I believe that's going to be Ari Warren. And we've got a whistle down here on the other end.
I believe we're going to have a block foul there. That's going to be on Ari Warren.
First personal, first team foul.
For the Lady Falcons. There's going to be a steal for the Lady Falcons.
Lady Falcons cut to glass. Nice up with the right hand. That's going to be Avery Givens. Up and off the glass for 2. And, Coach, we've got the check-ins already coming. Coach, we want to send a shout-out to the millions and millions, but one of our fans that is in the running already for TTSN Sports Fan of the Year, Coach Aaron Bartle, checking in with us, watching the national championship game and Waynesville Lady Tiger basketball here tonight.
What I'm going to say, Matt, is I think that's only half credit. If he's not locked in on our broadcast, this is the most important sporting event going on in the world right now, is this Lady Tiger, Lady Falcon game. I don't know what he's talking about national championship game, Matt.
Well, and I noticed that we do have 3 past TTSN Sports Fans of the Year watching there. Mr. Colin Long, Miss Angie Pills, and then Mr. Dennis Rogers. 3 of the past winners of that contest, and maybe you're right. None of those 3 mentioned watching the national championship.
And we are going to get Glendale's going to take a 30-second timeout here, 5:33 in the left here in the first quarter. Glendale up 8-4, Matt. Well, welcome everybody out there watching. You know, Dennis Rogers playing it smart. A little icy on Dennis's hill. He's going to stay at home. He's going to be watching the TTSN Sports Network. Oh, Matt, the folks that are thinking a little icy, could it be? Could it possibly be? As we are enjoying a lot of winter slush today.
Well, Coach, I think it's going to have to be another 4 or 5 degrees colder outside for us to start worrying about anything like that.
But the wind's going to take care of that for us, Matt.
That's not how science works, Coach Rawlings. Coach, want to send a shout out.
Dennis isn't watching any football either. Aaron's got you right there, buddy. Dennis is locked in, loaded on Lady Tiger basketball.
And former Waynesville football coach, Mr. Bill Demolade, who I believe had a birthday not too long ago, tuning in and watching with us here tonight. I want to send Coach Demolade a shout out. Nice hustle right there.
And that ball's going to say is out. The Lady Tigers, so the Lady Falcons will keep control.
Riley Grosswiener got back quick, tried to get a hand on that one. Reagan not able to pull it back in, but nice hustle on the defensive end by the Lady Tigers. 3 ball goes up from the corner, no good, but the rebound back out to Glendale. Now taken away inside. That's going to be Jackson for Waynesville.
Grosswiener to Grosswiener cross court. Jackson with the 3 from the top of the key, rebounded by Glendale.
It's going to be Givens again underneath right there. Is Givens doing a nice job on the boards here in the early going of this one. Glendale very patient in setting the offense and working it around, trying to find that open look. Little dribble drive penetration right there, kick back outside and looks to reset the offense. Back into the corner, not there, kicks it back up top. Hurd gets up, puts a hand on it, tips it back. 3 ball goes up from the outside over here. It's going to be just off the rim, a little bit long, but the rebound comes to Glendale. Step-in jumper won't go, rebounded underneath. Givens gets a hold of it, and finally the Lady Tigers come out of there with the rebound. 3 missed shots right there by the Glendale Lady Falcons. Little give and go. Hurd in the lane up and over the front of the rim. It's going to cut the lead to 2.
Matt, just over the holiday break up at the Rolla tournament. Brianna Hurd gets 48 points in one of the tournament games to raise her season game single game scoring record for the Waynesville Lady Tigers to 48.
That's a lot of points, Coach. 3 balls going to go from the outside that time. That's going to be Ari Warren.
For 3.
And the Tigers going to be over and back on that one.
Substitutions for the Tigers.
Riley Grosviner trying to get it across to her sister, not able to get a handle on that one, so it goes back court. So turnover goes to the Lady Falcons.
And folks, we talked about checking in. If you're watching from out there, some other state, some other country, let us know where you're out there. We've don't believe we've got the map inside from the football season yet, but we can get some more states added on there. That'd be awesome.
We can get the pins moved over. We've still got everything tracking from football season, and I believe we had a couple we added during wrestling. I know you were on assignment, and I sat in for a couple of times with the Mouth of the South, Mark Wilson. One night, Lucas Smith sat in with us and had a nice time with wrestling, but basketball's going to be here, and Coach, it's going to be spring sports before you know it.
Well, preseason spring sports for track starts, let's see, less than 24 hours.
Less than 24 hours. We're going to be running around this gym getting ready. Givens at the line, no good off the back of the rim. Rebound comes a little long. Glendale able to control it. Looks to reset the offense.
Nice job. Second time the front part of that line, that the front part of that zone defense has got a hand on the ball and turned a turnover. It's just about misdirecting the ball just a little bit. Get it free and go get it.
3 ball goes up from the corner, and that's good.
It's going to be Riley Grosviner with the 3.
And we're going to get a timeout, Waynesville. Coach Klutz wants to talk it over.
Second timeout, Waynesville. They have 4 remaining.
Another 30-second timeout here. As we're going, and we want to remind the folks tomorrow, same as the Ozark Conference schedule is most of the time, the boys will be traveling up to Glendale tomorrow, weather permitting. Glendale with the Glendale boys will be competing this coming weekend in the Bass Pro Tournament of Champions. So
saw that the two of the Springfield schools, correct?
Yes.
Going to be playing down there in the TOC this weekend. A lot of good teams.
Coming in from all over the place to compete in the Bass Pro Tournament of Champions.
Saw Bishop DePaul, several nationally ranked teams. Always a lot of good basketball down there, obviously.
Pressure by the Lady Tigers. Lady Falcons get it across and get into their offense.
3 ball goes up from the outside, and that's going to be good for number 15, Megan Wade.
3-point basket, Megan
Quick
Wade.
steal right there. And they're going to say last touch by the Lady Falcons is the
Substitution entering the game.
cut right there by Ari Warren. Comes in, takes the ball away, not able to do anything with it. Back to the other we come. Brianna Hurd thinks about it, kicks over. Riley Grosviner gives it a look, won't go that time.
And nice hustle by Reagan Grosviner.
Gets over, tries to get a hand on that and tip it back in.
Lady Tigers again full court pressure. That's going to be a foul.
Whew. Little touchy on the call right there.
Yeah. Reagan Grosviner.
3 Grosviner, her first, second team.
That's going to be her first, second team foul for the Lady Tigers. So Glendale will keep the ball here. Up by 5, under 2 minutes left to play here in the first quarter. Little step back jumper won't go. Rebounded underneath. That's going to be Madison Mulholland who gets cleaned.
It's going to be a foul on Avery Givens. Givens, that's wow.
Givens been doing a nice job crashing the boards on both ends here tonight. That was just a sloppy play right there as Madison clearly had the ball.
Well, and I don't even know that she was trying to get the ball as much as she just ran into her.
Warren takes the ball away again. And she's going to be fouled, and they're going to get Reagan Grosfinger with her second. Warren twice has made that little cutback. Played, sagged off defensively just enough to make it look like that pass is there, and then Warren cuts through and takes that pass. Warren's going to be up and good with the first.
That's CC Courtney watching us from Mountain, Virginia. I believe we probably. I think we have.
I believe we have Virginia, but we're going to write it down here just in case.
Jackson and Norse entering the game.
That's going to be Warren taking that one in with the right hand. Doesn't go. Rebound comes to Bree. Bree brings it across half court. And
get the hand. They get a hand. The Falcons get a hand on the ball. Oh, we're going to get a foul, I believe, on Riley Grosfinger this time.
They going to get Riley, or are they going to get a money?
Well, I don't. We're going to find out. Well, no, we're.
Riley
They are going to get Riley.
I was going to say we're going to find out, but I believe the lights are out on that.
Yeah.
The player foul right here.
Going to be the fourth team foul here for the Lady Tigers. And for those that haven't tuned in, haven't been down here, the foul rules have changed in high school basketball
Yes,
when it comes to free throws.
Yeah, you get 5 each quarter before you go to a double bonus. There's the days of a one-on-one.
The one-and-one are gone.
They are gone, yes. And it has definitely changed the way the game is coached at the end of each quarter now. Because you now have 4 possibilities to have fouls to give.
Lauren Lurcher, nice job to keep that one alive. Gives it over to Jackson. Jackson up no good, but Lauren follows it up.
That's good. Brooklyn Lurcher.
Brooklyn, I'm sorry,
yes.
Brooklyn underneath. She'll probably get after me during class. I messed that up.
Brooklyn Lurcher for 2.
Nice hustle by Brooklyn. 3 ball's going to go up from the outside. No good for Warren. Rebounded. Going to be.
That's going to be.
Oh. I believe they're going to get this corrected.
Yeah, they're going to talk about that, and I think they're going to say because Lauren never touched that ball. Well, they did not get it correct.
Wow. Little surprised on that one.
Well, White never touched it. You can hear Coach Klutz saying that from all the way from the other side.
Under 4 seconds to play here. Warren, step in, jumper won't go.
That's going to bring us to the end of the first quarter. The Lady Falcons from Glendale up on the Lady Tigers from Waynesville, 15-11. Matt, you know what that means it's time for?
Believe it's the TTSN Sports Update.
It's time for a TTSN Sports Update. This TTSN Sports Update is brought to you by the TigerTV Facebook page. TigerTV Facebook. For all the news that is news, right here in Tigertown. Matt, you know who likes the TigerTV Facebook page?
Oh, so many people, but I'm going to go with assistant softball Class 5 Coach of the Year, Scott Turner.
Boy, that is really good.
He always says that right before I'm wrong.
But I have waited literally, I believe, 9 years to be able to have this as one of our sports people. Mr. Paul Schultz, TTSN
Sports meteorologist,
loves the Tiger TV Facebook page. And since Mr. Schultz will no longer be on the school board this year, as he's not going to rerun, we can now use him as one of our guys as a sports fan of the night.
Ooh. I didn't even think about that change.
Well, I did because he mentioned us this morning on his morning weather broadcast, and we'd like to say
that's can't miss TV right there.
That is must-see TV, much like the Rockford Files. and
I don't know why you got to insult Mr. Schultz like that.
Paul Schultz, Jim Rockford. There seem to be one and the same. But we want to tell everybody tomorrow morning you're going to want to tune in for TTSN sports meteorologist Paul Schultz weather report, because I bet it'll be a good one in the morning,
too.
too.
Absolutely. Ball taken away by Givens right there. Gets inside, gets a hand on it. Back down to the other end come the Lady Falcons. Warren on the right-hand side is going to back it out, looks to reset the offense. Brooklyn Lurcher applying the defensive pressure here on the outside. We've seen Warren put that ball up from the outside. Lady Tigers playing a little closer to her defensively. She puts it up again. This time it's going to be a little bit long. That's going to be out of bounds. Oh, they're going to say last touch by the Lady Tigers, so the ball will stay with the Glendale Lady Falcons. Coach, another name that comes up in the TTSN Sports Fan of the Year running year in, year out, Mr. Eric Morris checking in with us. And Eric, not only checking in with us here, but questioning why you would watch anything except Lady Tiger basketball here tonight.
That's a guy that wants to be sports fan of the year.
That's the dedication we're looking for. Coach, looking at that, I'm real glad that
we're not up north.
Yeah, I am. I'm real glad we're not up north. I think we're only about 4 or 5 degrees from being in trouble, and I'm glad it's a little warm here. Just a little warm.
Oh, but we're so close to that wind making it so cold.
That's, again, not how science works, Coach Rawlings.
You're not Bill, the science guy.
No, I'm a history teacher. Even I understand basic temperature.
I know when I'm cold, I'm cold.
Yeah, thankfully water plays by different rules.
Well, I don't know, but I know a guy that can tell us about water, and he can tell us about the rules of water.
If there's a guy that knows water and the rules of water, that's going to be
He's with us tonight.
Athletic Director Mr. Corey Ace, the District Hydration Coordinator.
I feel like texting Corey right now and ask him, does water have feelings? And just see the look on his face.
Well, I guarantee you're going to get an astute and scientific answer.
Nice job
underneath
there by
move.
Lauren Lurcher on defense on that baseline side.
Givens,
forced up a bad shot.
Yeah,
right
Givens definitely pushed that one a little bit. Try and get that up right there. Lady Tigers come away with it as we're just under 5:41 play here in the second quarter. 3 ball goes up from the outside. Glendale once more working around down here on the offensive end.
Got to believe the Lady Falcons are a little frustrated right now with the kind of defense the Lady Tigers have put on them.
Rebound right there. The shot goes up from the outside for Warren, but Givens rebounds it underneath, goes right back off the glass for 2. Pushes that lead to 6 here for the Glendale Lady Falcons. Pass into the corner. Goes to Brooklyn. Lurcher swung around. Back to the other end. And we're going to get a foul inside. I'm not sure if they're going to get Givens or if they're going to get Megan Wade. We'll see here. I believe they're going to get Wade. Okay, it is going to be on Wade. That's going to be her first team foul for the Lady Falcons. Hurd at the line, shooting the 2 free throws. No good on the first. Stops the clock at 4:37 left to play here. As coach, we're getting a score update there from Miss Jennifer Munoz checking in with us, giving us a score update.
You know what that means.
Means she's watching both.
That's right. But you know what? On a big night like this, when you've got this type of girls basketball game going on, and you've got that up on the big screen, and you
it's tough. It's tough to ask the millions and millions out there to ignore the championship game. I get it.
This isn't the championship game right here.
No, in that football game they're talking about.
I thought you meant this basketball game.
Playing for that national championship. I don't want to just say that game's unimportant. I mean, it's at least somewhat important.
Nice job. Lady Tigers stay on that offensive board. Brianna Hurd picks up 2. The other thing you don't have to buy is you don't have to buy a streaming contract with somebody like Cock to watch a game right here. Tim Wallace puts that thing right in your house.
Oh, he cares about you. He wants you to be able to see important things. Three ball goes up from the side, a little long. Ball's loose. Brooklyn comes out of there with it. Fires over. Riley Grosfener back up top to Jackson. Lurcher for 3.
Follows her
shot. And, she's going to take a hard bounce right there.
Wow, nice hustle by Brooklyn to follow the shot. You know, that's a basic concept we've talked about with our junior high kids for years, and getting them to do that. It's once again, a lot of times you don't see a lot of just the bare basics right there. It's easy to fade back the other way. And
well, I know, and you and I got to see her in cross country this fall. Brooklyn, just a freshman, but headed to state this year as a freshman for cross country. Some lady that I think is going to do a lot of great things here at the high school over the next 4 years. I've got her in class, just A+ #1 student. I have yet to see the thing that Miss Lurcher's not really, really good at.
Givens takes that baseline. This time is able to get a good shot out of it. She's going to make that basket and have a chance at the traditional three-point play.
Free throw doesn't go. Jackson pulls the rebound down, and back down comes Riley Grosfener. Bounce pass underneath. Hurd puts up the 3. Oh, okay. I could see it was good, but I was worried the referees couldn't.
Lady Tigers back within 5. Every time Glendale's extended that lead a little bit, the Tigers are able to close it back in.
Lady Tigers really doing a nice job down here.
Oh, there's an unlucky bounce for the Lady Tigers.
Givens kicks it to the outside. Warren puts up the 3. No good. Follows her shot. Gets her own rebound.
Gets fouled, and the basket's going to be good.
Coach, we just talked about it down here for Brooklyn and Lurcher, but there you see Warren put that shot up from the outside, and what's she doing? She's following her shot, hustling underneath. Gets it, puts it right back off the glass, going to make the basket and the foul. Checking back into the game for the Glendale Lady Falcons, going to be number 10. That's going to be Avery Givens.
Substitution, Glendale, Megan Wade.
So after the free throw, it's going to push the Glendale lead back to 7. A little more pressure applied, full court defense. Lady Tigers get it across half court. Swing the pass. Lurcher looking inside, not able to get into Hurd. Tipped away, and here come the Lady Falcons as we're under 2 to play. Outside shot, no good. Jackson comes up with the rebound for Lady Tigers.
Lurcher on that block out underneath. Could have real easy been a foul on the Lady Falcons.
Reagan Grosfener has it in the corner, kicks up top to her sister Riley. Riley back to Reagan. Reagan finds Hurd. Swing it. Jackson puts up the 3.
Good huddle. Lurcher keeps it alive. Hurd with the rebound.
And it's going to be out of bounds. It's going to say last touched by Grosfener, so the ball will go back to the other side.
Substitution,
Lady Tigers with some good ball movement there on offense. Actually got a couple good shots out of that, Matt. Just could not get them to fall.
Coach, another name that has come up in some of the early chat boards and message boards on possible sports fans of the year. Mr. Darnez Stokes checking in from up in STL tonight. think they were getting a little more of the white stuff up that way falling out of the sky than we were here.
Well, he can let us know that because he's watching.
Hope he's watching from inside where it's nice and warm.
Nice pass up in front. Brooklyn gets
Count the
fouled,
basket.
and she's going to go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Foul on Maya Morse. Her first, second team foul.
All right, checking back into the game for the Lady Tigers, going to be number 42, Madison Mulholland. Looks like Lauren Lurcher. Is that going to be Sadie Fawn? Yes.
Yes.
So Mulholland, Lauren Lurcher, Sadie Fawn check into the game there as we're under 30 seconds left to play in the half. I think Coach wants to avoid picking up any fouls on a few players here.
You got to figure Lady Falcons were under 15 seconds. They're playing for that last shot.
Given swings it long.
Pass over the top, and they are not going to get a shot off. And we're going to go to halftime with the Lady Falcons up on the Lady Tigers, 24-19. We are going to check off here for a second. We have Rhythm Nation coming to you live right here from Waynesville High School for your halftime entertainment, and we will be back in 10 minutes for second half Lady Tiger basketball. right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here at Tiger Gymnasium on the campus, Waynesville High School. The Lady Tigers trailing the Lady Falcons from Glendale 24-19. Matt, tell you something right now. Very impressed with this first half by the Lady Tigers against the number 8 team in Class 6 in the state of Missouri.
Absolutely, especially down here on the defensive end. I think we've seen Glendale frustrated a little bit at times on shot selection and maybe pushed it. Now, early in the game, they seemed really patient, not forcing up that bad shot. We've seen them, Givens, go inside and throw a ball up behind her head, and really got to credit the Waynesville defense. Anytime Glendale started to open a lead, the Lady Tigers stepped back in and cut it back.
Well, and Matt, I think a key to the second half is going to keep the Glendale Lady Falcons off that offensive board, getting second chances.
Yeah, absolutely. We've seen Givens play really tough inside for the Lady Falcons, pick up a lot of rebounds. Warren puts the three up from the outside, no good, and Givens right there
again.
off the glass.
And just like I said, when we're forcing that outside shot, there's lots of long rebounds. The Lady Tigers are going to have to capitalize on those opportunities.
Bree Hurd right at the free throw line right there. Cuts it right back to 5.
Brianna Hurd for 2.
Glendale working around. 3 ball goes up from the outside once more. No good. Givens underneath, but it's going to be out of bounds off her hands.
Givens coming in all the way from the top right there. A lot of momentum. Couldn't get both hands on it. Just knocked that ball out. Lady Tigers.
And Coach's ears must have been burning, because TTSN sports meteorologist Mr. Paul Schultz has joined us here tonight.
Well, it's being his first time ever as the Facebook liker between quarters.
Jackson goes back up off the glass right there. Tigers get a couple good looks, can't get it to fall. Givens comes out of there with the rebound, back down to the other end. Wade in the corner. We've seen Wade put the 3 ball up a few times from the outside. Warren this time with the drive, no good.
Another offensive rebound for the Lady Falcons.
Wade thinks about the shot, swings it back to Warren, who puts the 3 up this time, and she's good. That'll push the Glendale Lady Falcon lead to 8. And we're going to get a time for the Tigers.
We're going to get a timeout.
They have 3 remaining. 30-second timeout.
Another 30-second timeout for Coach Klutz. I think maybe, I don't know what he's saying over there. I think there's a good possibility it could have something to do with getting on the boards down there and quit giving them the second and third chances. I think that's going to be where that conversation is. Coach Klutz, Coach Dendecker, Coach Dennis down there. The staff for the Lady Tigers.
Got some new fancy matching shirts down there on the bench tonight.
They do. Those much like the Rhythm Nation jackets, you can get a hold of Mike Klutz. He can get those ordered. Those are official team gear that he can get for you to wear down here to the game yourself. Along with an autographed 8x10 of Mike Klutz, if you're interested.
Well, and I believe I don't know if they've got those up on the team site, but I know that you can contact Coach Klutz directly down at the WCC, and he can get that taken care of.
That's right. Long 3 for Grosvener. Rebound by Hurd.
Hurd goes back in off the glass, and there's 2 to cut it back to 7.
Brianna Hurd for 2.
Glendale loses a handle on it. Oh, Bree Hurd takes it away. Down to the other end she comes. Off the glass, no good. Rebound to Glendale.
Glendale turns that into 2 on the other end.
Givens off the glass for 2 at this end.
Givens for 2.
Back come the Lady Tigers. Monty Jackson swings it. Riley Grosvener from the outside for 3. Isn't there. Rebounded, tipped ahead. That's going to be Wade going in. Off the glass for 2.
Sean South, yes, this is Coach Rollins on the mic with Coach Johnson tonight. And that's going to be, pass is going to be out of bounds off the Lady Tigers.
Givens, a little dribble penetration here, steps back. Looks to reset the offense.
And we're going to get a timeout from Coach Powell, the Glendale Lady Falcons.
Coach Powell doing a little instruction right there, showing Givens exactly what he wants her to do.
Well, I'm going to say right there that looking at his intensity, she probably better do it.
Coach, we got the sounds and stylings of the Waynesville Tiger Pride Marching Band across the way tonight.
They're out on this slushy evening in Waynesville.
Coach, I don't think there's any slush out there. It's still like 36 degrees.
I'm going to guess it's colder than that up on my hill.
Not sure about that, but we can see.
How are we going to see if it's colder than that on my hill?
Well, I figure when you go home, you could check.
Oh, you picked up your phone like you had an app?
No, I don't.
Tell you what the temperature was up on my hill.
No.
There's a long three and another offensive rebound by the Lady Falcons. That's going to be Reagan Randall. She's going to be fouled, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Foul on Lauren Nurture, her first team.
So the Lady Falcons are going to be inbounding under their own basket here. Shots up, rebound. Brooklyn Lurcher. She's out in front. Oh, gets the ball knocked away. Nice. Oh. Whoa, nice hustle.
Entering the game, Brianna Hurd and Maya Morse.
By Riley Grosvener. And she's going to get called for a travel on that, Matt. I am not sure she traveled on that move. Warren right there does exactly the move that Coach Powell wanted her to do.
And I'm sure Coach is going to remind her a little bit later that worked. Coach, I know we're getting some questions about the shirts, the stylings over there on the sideline, and some of the autographed 8x10s. You're going to be able, if folks at home are wanting to get those items, you're going to be able to contact Coach Klutz directly at the WCC.
Yes, do not hesitate to call Coach Klutz down to WCC at any time during the day.
I'm sure if he's busy in a meeting, he'll get back to you as quick as he can.
Exclusive that's shot just off for Brianna Hurd.
Givens down to the other end.
She is going to be fouled and have a chance for the traditional 3.
Coach Glendale been looking this evening, trying to get that run going, and every time they had, Waynesville's been able to shut the door, but been able to push it a little bit more here as we wind down the third quarter.
Matt, I've just been informed by some of my folks down at the WCC. Coach Klutz has a 3-ring guarantee. If you call his phone, he will answer it by the 3rd ring, or the item you want to order, you get 25% off.
Woo! 3-ring guarantee.
Wish I'd have known that. I'd have just been hanging up when I ordered my 8x10 that I had proudly hanging up in my office. I'd have went for that 25% discount.
3 ball this time, no good from the outside. Picked up by Hurd. Little spin move in the lane, turnaround jumper, won't go.
The back of the rim.
Pulled out of there by Warren. And back to the other end she comes. Warren going to take it all the way down.
Warren for 2.
Hurd posts up down on the right side. It's going to be a foul. Shot does not go, so Brianna will go to the line to shoot 2.
Believe they're going to get number 11, Audrey Duval, for her first.
Foul on Audrey Duval, her first team. Reagan Randall entered the game for the Lady Falcons.
Checking into the game for the Lady Falcons going to be number 45, Reagan Randall.
First one for Hurd is up, and it's good. Second one's in and out for Brianna.
Pulled down by Randall on the rebound.
That ball did everything but go through.
Kicks over to Warren. Ball
Hurd with
tipped,
the steal.
taken away. Hurd goes in off the glass for 2 at the other end.
Steal and the bucket.
Another steal by Hurd. This one's up and good.
Hurd for 2.
Matt, looking over to our left, the Lebanon School District called off all their activities for tonight because of the inclement weather. One of those activities involved the junior high girls basketball team and Coach Ray. And Coach Ray is taking that opportunity for some time off to join us up here for Lady Tiger
Come
basketball.
watch the little girls basketball. Warren pushes inside, goes up.
Kind of out of control there, Matt.
Well, and that's what we saw there towards the end of the half is Bree Hurd puts the 3 up, rattles around no good, but Imani Jackson right there.
Nice job by Jackson being in there for that offensive rebound.
Lady Tigers closing with a nice little run here to end the third quarter.
Not sure what the largest lead was. I want to say 21 or 22, and they've closed it back to 14.
Givens drives, puts up the little floater in the lane. That'll go. Pushes it back to 16. So we're under 5 seconds left to play. Hurd, long 3.
And it's no good. Lady Tigers going to trail the Lady Falcons from Glendale 46-30 here as we're going to go into the final quarter. Matt, you know what that means it's time for?
TTSN Sports Update.
It's a time for a TTSN Sports Update. This TTSN Sports Update is brought to you by the TigerTV Facebook page. TigerTV Facebook. For all the news, it is news. Right here in Tigertown. Matt, on a blustery winter's eve right here in Waynesville, I'm going to make this one easy on you.
Okay.
Because I really think we got to go back to your first thought because
Class 5 Assistant Softball Coach of the Year, Scott Turner.
I think that's who we got to go to. Scott Turner with one of the most prestigious softball awards given at any point to any member of our softball program at any time during the history of the program. Class 5 assistant was given this past weekend at their state convention in Sarcoxy, and saw pictures and everything. Scott's family and joined him there.
Yes, I saw some of the
And,
pictures posted. And
it's a big, big deal.
I know
it's a big deal. Coach Mob, it gives you an idea what Coach Maubach, has with her coaching staff, and Scott's been all over the place in head baseball, head softball. He's assisted with both, always willing to jump in, help out, and help those two programs. And we want to congratulate him on that honor. We give Scott a hard time about things, but we truly want to congratulate him on that honor.
Yeah. And now, as you said that, I congratulated him, saw him up on the 3rd floor today, congratulated him, and then proceeded to give him a hard time about losing the championship in the Redbird Fantasy Football League. So there was the mix there. So that's exactly what we do to Coach Turner.
Well, timing was everything. The winner of that fantasy league had joined us a while ago on air, Mr. Brandon Bales. Send out congratulations to him on his first Redbird Fantasy Football ring.
Taking home the ring this year. I felt my team had overperformed to make it as far as they made, and for my bunch of ragtag ruffians to end up in 3rd place in our league, I took that as a huge moral victory for my team. But
well, I noticed, you did a lot of coaching those guys up.
with the bunch of yahoos I had, you had to. Now, I noticed when it came to the championship, Mr. Brandon Bales made a wise decision to play the quarterback that he played. It seemed like that really helps.
It usually does.
Brooklyn Lurcher puts up the 3. No good from the outside. Pulled down, Givens underneath, and quickly to the other end they come.
Oh.
Hustling back. They're going to call her for the foul, and that's wow. That looked like a handful of the ball right there. Wow. That is a hustle play for Brooklyn to get back, and wow. I did not think she got any part of the arm there.
Reagan Randall into the game for the Lady Falcons.
Misses the free throw. Rebound comes to Riley Grosfener, and back to the other end come the Lady Tigers. Jackson gives it to Lurcher, swings it all the way back across the floor. Madison Mulholland down, pushes it back up top. Riley Grosfener
stays with it, and
come out of there, Warren.
And they're going to get Riley with the foul.
They'll say she got into her with the body there. I believe that's going to be the 2nd foul on Riley. Should be 1st team foul here for the Lady Tigers in the 4th quarter.
Riley Grosfener, her 3rd.
It's going to be Riley's 3rd, I'm sorry. No good on the first free throw.
Substitution for the Tigers, Reagan Grosfener.
Reagan comes in for Riley. Matt Warren out there on the free throw line. She's just a freshman also.
And we've seen a couple times for her to get frustrated and throw up a shot tonight, but definitely an impressive young player. Much like Brooklyn Lurcher, I think the future's bright for that young lady. Little spin move. Bree's going to get a foul.
It's going to be on the floor, so the Tigers will be inbounding from underneath their own basket.
Avery Givens checks back into the game for the Lady Falcons. Little give.
She gets her own rebound, puts it back up and in. We're going to get an offensive foul on Warren right there. They're going to say she pushed off. Man, I'm going to have to say that's not the first time she's done that tonight watching this game, but first time she's got called for it.
I agree with that statement. Brooklyn Lurcher brings it across half court for the Lady Tigers. Pass inside, swung back. Jackson up top. Underneath, Reagan Grosswiener, and she's going to get fouled. Woo.
Getting touchy all of a sudden. Not being called like three guys that want to go watch that other game on TV.
Hurd little jumper for two.
Hurd on the inbounds.
Randall tries to force that one up underneath. Not there.
Nice job by Mulholland.
Three goes up from the outside. No good. Going to be rebounded underneath by Givens, but she's going to.
Oh, they're going to say.
Woo!
Well, I'm going to say by Coach Klutz and Bree's reaction, that's probably right.
Yeah, I think
they had a little better look at that. It did not look that way from here, but.
No, but as you said, Coach Klutz just turned and walked back up the sideline, so he was awful close to not be upset about that one.
Yes, that's exactly right.
Little running move right there down the lane. That's going to be up and good for number 5, Peyton Lindstrom. Monty Jackson kicks it back outside. Reagan Grosswiener for three.
Grosswiener for three.
Wade brings it across half court here for the Lady Falcons. Gives it to Lindstrom. Lindstrom loses the handle on it, but gets it back under control.
Oh, they're going to call travel, yes. That's the correct call.
Well, I think Lindstrom right there wasn't sure. She was going to spin, and then she wasn't, and I think feet just tangled.
Lauren Lurcher entering for the Lady Tigers.
Three once more. This time it's going to be Riley Grosswiener.
The Tigers get within 12.
Brooklyn Lurcher, nice job out front right here against Givens. I'm sorry, against
that's Warren.
Warren. Now to the other side. That's Givens.
Givens is going to take it all the way to the hole. Rebound.
Not there. Reagan
Nice
Grosswiener gets up, pulls the board down, and back come the Lady Tigers. Reagan tries to get that one up. Lady Falcons get a hand on it, come away with the steal.
Glendale's just trying to run a little clock here.
Take some air out of this ball right here. As the Lady Tigers get on a little run, cut into that lead. And that's going to be out of bounds.
Going to be knocked out. They're going to say, thought maybe that might have caught Givens' arm there, but it did not.
Maya Jackson checking into the game, number 21 for the Lady Tigers.
And again, Glendale's just spreading this out.
You know, Coach, we had a comment earlier, Mr. Sean Smith, talking about maybe the need or necessity for the shot clock in high school basketball. And this would be that situation where that could definitely come into play. You can't just spread it out and run a timeout.
And Matt, while we've got this timeout, we want to recognize our crew tonight under the direction of Tim Wallace. Let me rephrase this again.
Oh, that's not right at all, Coach Rollins.
I'm sorry. Please forget everything I just said. Let's try this again. Tonight we want to recognize our crew under the direction of the incomparable,
the illustrious, the illuminal
Tim Wallace.
There we go. I was worried about you for a minute.
Well, I got ahead of myself. I think it's all this cold weather that maybe has me this way. I don't know. But these individuals come in with Tim, and he's got a crew of folks from the WCC helping him out now. Hey, Brett, to bring that trailer around, they have to hook things up, come in, get the cameras and everything going, and all the studio equipment. Matt, me and you just roll in. We sit down, put the headsets on, and we get to sit here at the best seat in the house to talk. But, again, an absolutely outstanding job by our kids tonight. Sammy Partridge, Hayden Waddle, Damian Plotner, and Riley O'Donnell out there running things. And if you're looking at the list in front of me, they don't stay doing the same thing. They all switch around and move, do different things in different parts of this. And, again, outstanding program we have here with the TTSN Sports Network and all the stuff that Tim does down at the WCC.
Absolutely, and a special shout-out to our TTSN Sports intern there, our senior, Riley O'Donnell. Not only is she doing all this, Coach, she was out there as a part of Rhythm Nation at halftime, dancing, and then hustled right. I watched her right up the stairs and back out to the trailer she went. So,
well, she should have took a camera out there for Rhythm Nation.
So, like, put a little GoPro on her head?
Live. Get you in touch with Rhythm Nation. I think that.
Well, and they do a lot of spinning, Coach. That might make you sick. You see that camera just spinning circles.
Tell me it wouldn't be worth it.
If there's anybody could do it, Riley'd be the one that could do it.
So we're almost to the 2-minute mark here.
13 foul.
Warren in and off the glass for 2. I'm sorry, Givens in and off the basket for 2.
Got to figure the Lady Tigers want to get a basket, get in some kind of full court pressure here, Matt. Hurd into the middle, up. It's going to be good.
And as you said, the Lady Tigers.
Well, we're going to get a full timeout here. Coach Klutz is going to get a full timeout here. 1:34 left in the ball game. Lady Tigers within 12. Gives us another chance to promote those commemorative Mike Klutz 8x10s, autographed 8x10s, sorry, you can get. Just contact him down to WCC tomorrow.
And those coaching shirts, as you see Coach Dennis right there, Coach Klutz from behind.
You can order those coaching shirts, have a conversation with Coach Klutz. Matt joining us right here.
Celebrity in the booth.
In the TTSN Sports booth, Miss Coach Ray.
Coach Ray.
Coach Ray has joined us in the booth.
She did not go to Lebanon to coach basketball. She came here.
You know, she could have went home, put her feet up, watched that other game. She didn't.
No.
She came right here for Lady Tiger basketball.
All right, Coach, we're going to roll out of this timeout. And as you said, expect the Lady Tigers to be in a full court pressure here, try and maybe trap off the first pass, something. Got to do something to get this ball back quick. Lady Tigers, Coach, the lights kind of burned out. Do we have 5 fouls or is that 3 fouls?
Not sure exactly. It's almost got to be 5, I think. The Tigers are trying to foul.
They're going to get down. They're going to foul Megan Wade.
It is her first.
First foul on Hurd. And I'm guessing, yep, that's 3, so it's going to be team fourth. So Lady Tigers still going to have 2 to give.
They're trying to give one right now. Yeah, there we go.
Riley Grosswiener,
Foul on
I believe that's going to be her 4th.
That will be 5 team fouls.
And that'll now put the Glendale Lady Falcons under the new rules, 5 fouls per quarter on the 5th one, shooting 2 free throws.
First one's off the front of the rim. Second one's off the back of the rim.
Pulled down Reagan Grosswiener with the rebound. Lady Tigers push it up the floor.
Falcons with a little bit of pressure to take some time off. Bree with the 3 off the front of the rim. Rebound by the Lady Falcons. Coach Klutz trying to get a foul there, and he does.
Jackson moves up, tries to make steal, is going to foul Givens.
Matt, want to let the folks know at home, we'll be back on the air on the 23rd of January. It's Tuesday night. The boys will be taking on the Kickapoo Chiefs. Lady Tiger action back on the air. Our next game will be January 29th. It's a Monday night. So they'll be taking on the Camdenton Lady Lakers.
And then it gets busy looking into February. We got quite a bit of basketball coming in February. So we get into that conference schedule, the final season for the Ozark Conference.
Oh, they're going to get Reagan with the travel there. She kind of shuffled her feet before she took off.
Glendale to inbound. Bree's going to stop the clock with a foul there. It's going to be 2 on her. And back down to the other end we come for some free throws.
Foul on her second.
That'll put Warren at the line. First one's up and it's good. And the second one's good as well. So pushes that Lady Glendale lead back to 15. Hurd brings it across half court here for the Lady Tigers. Back down to the other end.
Put in for 2. Oh, right.
Reagan Grosswiener with the hustle play right there. Almost comes away with the ball. Going to be out of bounds off her.
Coach, I don't know if you just saw the football jersey that walked out the door over there, but it was a New England Patriots Sam Roberts jersey.
I did not.
I don't know who it was, but it was a New England Patriots. That's pretty cool.
That is. Jackson going to stop the clock with a foul here. And to the other end we come. I believe Megan Wade going to be at the line shooting 2. Stops the clock at 41.7.
That was not Sam wearing that jersey. It was nowhere near the size of Sam.
No, Sam's a little bigger. Sam's about my height, but a whole lot bigger and stronger.
Last foul on Maya Jackson.
Free throws up and good. Oh, yes, Reagan takes it in. She's going to get fouled. She's going to go to the line.
Going to be on Megan Wade.
Foul on Megan Wade, her second.
Coach Black is letting us know that's Sam's cousin. Goes to high school here.
Coach Black doesn't miss much.
Coach Black was asking about if the wrestling duel next Tuesday was going to be on the TTSN Sports Network. No, we're going to go live with the Waynesville School Board meeting next Tuesday.
What if we combined those events? Like one item's discussed and then a match takes place.
And then,
and then they vote on something and a match takes place.
I like it.
Just bring them down here. Set the table up to the side somewhere. Matt center court.
I think you may be onto something there, Matt.
Well, I think that about a lot of my ideas.
We did the dual sport one night with basketball.
Basketball and wrestling. I remember
we could do
that.
school board meeting and wrestling, same time.
I think it'd be exciting.
I think it would be too. Let's talk to Tim Wallace about that. He's a man of many wonders. Warren up with another free throw. Extends the Glendale lead to 16. Shot up off the front rim. I believe Coach Klutz has told him not to foul right here.
Warren just trying to keep the ball moving here, as you said, and run this one out. And
that's going to do it right here from Waynesville High School. The Glendale Lady Falcons, number 8 team in state in Class 6, roll in here and take home a victory, 60-44 over the Lady Tigers. We want to thank everyone out there for joining us tonight here on a blustery winter evening in Waynesville. And we will see you all here in a couple of weeks for Tiger basketball on the TTSN Sports Network. For Matt Johnson, I'm Mike Rawlings. We hope everybody is safe out there, and we'll see you next time.